Yokoso, Japanese Quest to it. Welcome to Japanese Quest. The past few days on here, the caddis sang a song as we started. We don't have time for that today, unfortunately. Because today we have a goal. You can see that goal at the top. Goal. Power level 15, 915 in a bit less than 1 hour. The goal is to learn 5 words. No. I'm all scrambled. Okay, let's slow down. Let's slow down. The goal is to learn 1 word every 5 minutes. I'm not really sure if this format will work well. This is an experiment. We will see. The problem is we've already learned a lot of words. If you're first joining Japanese Quest, these are all the words we've learned so far down here. And Unboxus here, who made this comment, this is the reason... Unboxus is the reason we are trying for this goal. All these words down here are the words we've learned so far on Japanese Quest. But there was a problem. So each one of these, with 5 words here, I had to hand make in a photo editor. And it took me over 5 minutes to make each one, because I had to do all the spacing, writing all the words. It took a long time, so to be honest, it made me hesitate to learn new words on Japanese Quest in general, because I realized I'd have to spend all this time, or maybe waste all this time, making all these cards. I've already spent probably about 1 day of my life doing that, because so far we've learned 903 words on Japanese Quest, but now Unboxus here in the comments made a tool to automate that, to make these images automatically. So, 本当にありがとうございます。レベルアップしましたね. So this literally levels up Japanese Quest and our word learning abilities. I didn't realize this before, but now I realized I was holding back to learn new words sometimes because it just would take so long. Anyway, I'm wasting time, so we will start. But everyone, konnichiwa. Minna genki desu ka? So yeah, we are not doing an alarm every 5 minutes. That might be a bit much. We want a little flexibility in how we learn words. For example, often when you learn words, I often talk about how learning new words is like getting new puzzle pieces in a language. This is a badly drawn puzzle piece. Often, when you do a puzzle, the first thing you do, you turn them over. Often then you put a couple pieces together that maybe share a common image, maybe a third piece as well. It's the same with languages. Often learning in word clusters can be helpful. So sometimes we'll learn in word clusters today. And so because of that, every 5 minutes, we won't strictly adhere to. We'll try to get 12 words, because we're at 9:03, in the next hour. And we've lost a little time. Let's begin. We are in Chapter 4 of this game, Xenoblade 2. And where were we? We just went to the onsen, and we just had a bit of a fight, I think, and now we're here. Sa, ikimashou. So let's look for words we haven't already learned. And at the same time, let's hopefully learn some Japanese and see some interesting Japanese sentences. Again, this is an experiment today. We'll see how it works. But the reason we're doing it, some people really like learning words, seems more than anything else on this stream, so let's do a focus on words today. Our power level will go up. Just to warn you, if you hear a meow all of a sudden, the kitty right now is right by the microphone, so don't be alarmed.
そうか。確かにその場所には30年前に廃棄された工場跡。
Okay. So let's see. Kojo ato. So there's a factory, a ruined factory there that's been abandoned for 30 years. A couple words we could look at. So basho we have. So I'll label words we have with yellow. We've learned already. Kojo, factory, we have. Some words we probably don't have are haiki, abandoned. So that's a possibility. Tashikani, certainly, we probably have. But people in chat, if you want to check the words if we have them already, you can suggest words too. That may help me a lot. Because I don't know all the words that we have for sure, because we've learned quite a few. But let's keep going for now. We will find words.
じゃあビンゴってやつ？
Bingo. All right, so bingo. That means we're looking for someone in this factory, probably.
行って確認してみないことにはわか
Okay, so if we don't go and take a look and confirm it, then we won't know. Let's look at the words here. So, kakunin, to confirm. So if we don't go, so iku, to go. So itte kakunin. So if we don't go and confirm it, wakaranai, we will not know.
からんがな。
行ってこようか。
So shall we go?
君たちが
無茶は
What do you guys?
しない。
Okay, mucha. I'm not sure if we've learned mucha, but I actually did a tweet just now with the word mucha. Let's see. So mucha. So our words that we've learned so far are here. I'll do a quick search here with the find feature. Mucha. So mucha, we have learned mucha. It looks like it's word 563. So we have learned mucha already. Reckless. So this is kind of a reckless goal we have today. 今日の目的はちょっと無茶。けど、頑張ります。Alright, so we're saying mucha wa shinai. We won't be too reckless. If it's too dangerous, we will turn back. Ah! Hosto! Arigato. By the way, Asamu, awesome streamer. Check Asamu out. Bilingual Japanese English streamer. Check them out for sure, if you have not yet.
危なそうなら引き返す。ってのでどう？
実
Let's just get an update though of our goal. So we've already had about almost 8 minutes. So far we've learned no words. So we need 12 more words in the next 52 minutes. できるかな? 無理かもしれない. The problem is not just any word works. Words we haven't learned already. 903 is how many words we learned so far on Japanese Quest in the past 10 months or so. Ah! Asamu! Konnichiwa. 久しぶりですね。元気ですか?
のところすぐには軍を動かせないじ
So there's a reason we can't mobilize the army right now. So can you guys help out?
事情もある。頼めるか?
もちろん。
Sloppy Joe says I suggest a big chunky word. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. We always are happy to have suggestions. However, we're mostly looking for words in the game, but yeah, that's a cool looking word. Yumo kakan. So like daring and resolute. I'm looking at the dictionary here. And the cool thing about words like that are 4 kanji in a row, you can learn potentially 3 words for the price of 1. Because often the 2 words are separate as well. But let's look for words in-game. But yeah, let's hope it comes up. And let's see Asamu's word. Furin Kazan. As fast as the wind. As quiet as the forest. That reminds me of the movie, it's almost like lyrics from the Pocahontas movie. Furin Kazan. Yeah, if we are in a pinch, let's remember those. We can learn them at the end. We do have Kazan, which is volcano. But yeah, Furin, omoshiroi. Genki desu yo. I'm doing well, Osamu. Thanks for asking. Again, check out Osamu. Awesome streamer.
こちらでもある情報を
Joho tsukanda. So joho, information. That's a word we probably already have. Tsukamu. This is a good word we may not have. And it means to like grab something. This could be a good first word to get if we don't have it. So let's do a quick search again. Tsukamu. To grab. Here it kind of means like a grabbing that's more not actual grabbing, but like the idea of it, like grabbing it with your mind kind of. So Tsukama we do not have. So why don't we go to the level up screen quickly. Power level up. You can see Goku leveling up there. Our power level is going up as we learn new words. So Goku is in his hyper gravity chamber. Let's look up the word here. Tsukamu. Good word, very useful. You see this all the time. To seize, to grasp, to grab, or to acquire. That's kind of how it's been used here, to acquire information. N3 word, good word. And let's... if I turn on Rikai-kun, we can highlight it, we can press C, we can copy it, and we can add that to our power level. Very useful word. When you're reading books and things in Japanese, you will see this word quite a bit. We like to find useful words like that. Here we go. Tsukamu. Power level is now 904. And, all right, let's keep going.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
So Nappa, I just wanted him to say that. Our power level is now 904, but I still have not updated yet because we gotta... Let's focus on the game right now.
掴んだ今回の一件ノポンの聖称が絡んでいるという
Okay, so there's a rumor. This is a great word, one that we already have, I believe. Uwasa, rumor. So there's a rumor that some Nopon is involved in this incident that we're dealing with right now.
噂がある
ノポンの聖称
Seisho. To be honest, Seisho, that's not a word that I'm super familiar with, but we've seen that a couple times, so why don't we look that up? If you look at the kanji, it becomes kind of clear what it means, but is it Seisho? Yeah, businessman with political ties. Yeah, so I essentially knew what it meant because the first part means politics, the second part means commerce, but that's not really a word that we even have in English, so I wasn't really sure. Businessman with political ties. Okay, so there's a Nopon businessman with political ties involved in this
っていう
incident.
とバーン会長
And this could be Bana, was his name in English? I guess in Japanese, Ban.
今金の流れを洗っている最中だ
Okay. Interesting. Asamu says, I'm also not familiar with Seisho. Yeah, exactly. Only see that in a game. Yeah, this is one of these words you'll only see in a game. And thanks for the opinion, too, because Asamu is native Japanese, so that makes me feel a bit better for not being that familiar with that word. It's the kind of word you probably won't see in normal life in Japan. So those are not the kind of words we want to add to our power level here. We want to find somewhat more useful words, like some of these words, for example. Kane, money, we have learned. But this is kind of a cool phrase here. Kane no nagare, so the flow of money. Nagare means to flow. And let's see if we've learned that word flow, because that's a very useful word, but maybe a word we have not actually learned yet. So we're talking about the flow of money, and this Bana Kaicho, who's this, I don't know, maybe kind of, what's the word? Forgetting English again. Corrupt politician slash merchant. He is kind of laundering or like washing the money, because arao means to wash. So he's doing some maybe money laundering, like kind of erasing where the money is coming from. But let's look at this word, nagare. Let's go back to the power-up screen, because I think we may not have this, but let's check. So again, let's do a search. We can do a find. Let me see if I can move this all over so we can all see that on the screen. And then the word is nagareru. Nagare. And it says that is not there. So nagare and nagareru are both not there. So that's possibly two words for the price of one. Because in the game you see nagare is like the flow, the noun version of it. But nagareru means to flow. So I think we can get both. I say we should get both. Let's just put in nagare. So we have nagare, stream, current, flow, very useful. Can be like a flow of water, but a flow of money you see here too. And then nagareru, to flow, the verb form, to stream, So let's learn both. Nagare, stream, nagareru, to flow. Let's see what else we have just for fun. Ooh. Maybe let's even get one more nagare related word. Like I said before, sometimes learning in word clusters helps reinforce all of the words. Ah! 100% grape juice! Konnichiwa. So desu ne. Arao. Shiraberu desu ne. Naruhodo. So they said in this case, arao means shiraberu, to investigate or to look into the money. Right. So they're not saying, I was kind of quickly reading that and thinking Bana was laundering money, but no, they are investigating the flow of money to like find something, and they'll tell us if they do. Thank you, 100% grape juice. I think you might have been here one of our first streams ever too, so good to see you again. Ne. So let's add these words. First of all, nagare. That's the one actually in-game. The flow of money. And by the way, I'll make plenty of mistakes on Japanese Quest. We can learn from my mistakes and everyone else's mistake. I am a Japanese teacher in the US, but I am not a native speaker of Japanese. I like to make that very clear. So I will make mistakes, and even Japanese people will make mistakes. I'll make mistakes in English. Mistakes are good. We can learn from those. So let's try to make as many mistakes as we can and then learn from those and level up in Japanese today. That is the goal. And then nagareru, to flow. So we're getting a lot of good words here in a cluster here. And let's maybe get one more to kind of get a chunk of 3 words involving nagareru. So there are a couple people in chat. Asamu, 100% grape juice. Any suggestions for another word related to nagare? Any other related words might be good. So let's look at the list. I kind of think this one's nice. Nagare boshi, like a shooting star or a meteor. So you have a flowing star. Hoshi is star, but it changes to boshi. So we have nagare boshi, shooting star. Yeah, why don't we go with that? I think it's a good word to kind of get the sense of the full scope of this word. So let's go with nagare boshi. Sloppy Joe makes a suggestion too. Yeah, ryuko, like a fashion or fad or something popular. Yeah, that's a very useful word. And that shares the kanji, but it's like read a different way. So that could be a good one too. Let's think about, we could do a whole like, yeah, one more word that's related as well. Because that's kind of what we're doing today. We can learn some words in clusters. So we have nagare, nagareru. So a stream, and then to flow, shooting star. And then, yeah, for fun, that was a good suggestion. Why don't we just quickly put in this kanji? This is one thing you can do in a dictionary. Just put in the kanji, and then you'll see all things related to that. So ryu can mean like a school of thought or a way. So that by itself can be a word. You can see it's an N1 word. What else is useful here? So we got nagare already. We got nagareru, to flow. We see ryutsu, like the circulation of money. It's an N1 word again. Let's see if we can find any that seem a bit... nagasu, so a different word. To pour or to drain. So this is a pretty useful word, and this is kind of what Sloppy Joe is getting at. Hayaru, to be popular. And that goes with, if we keep going down, what they said, ryuko. And you can see there's some other words too. But possibly ryuko and hayari. Hayaru means to be popular. And you can see N2 word. So it's a fairly useful word. So why don't we learn... Don't want to go too crazy. Why don't people say in chat if you think we should learn Ryuko and Hayari? Ah! Great Ape Greg! Bitto! Arigato! Thank you for the 100 bits, Great Ape Greg. So in chat, if you want to learn Ryuko and Hayari and Ryuko, like Sloppy Joe said, let's see some comments. Otherwise, why don't we continue in the game? Because we kind of learned a lot of words there. And how many words are we up to then? Let's look at our list. So we're up to 907. Let's make our power level go up to reflect that. We're getting close to our goal. And let's go back to the game. Yakubito! Arigato!
何か分かれば知らせよ。
So I'll let you know if we find out something. Again, thank you for the comment earlier. Grape juice. In that case, arao means to investigate.
忙しそうだね。
Sounds like you're busy. Isogashi, busy.
まあな。軍を動かせるようになったら、私も後を。
Okay, so if we mobilize... So Gun, army. So if the army is mobilized, then I will be coming out there as well to help us out.
わかった。
Understood. Yosha. So is this scene over? Today we're just watching the cutscenes. So it's pure language. That is the goal. So we're looking for words. Try to get at least one word every minute. We're about on pace now that we learned a lot of words there. But let's try to find more words in game, maybe. Since we didn't get any more comments about Hayari and Ryuko, I'm going to say that perhaps they're not super high priority. I don't want to confuse us on that Nagare idea. Let's maybe save those for later. Eh? Dare? So we meet again. Again, this is the chapter we're in. Ten no Seihai. It means Holy Grail. Ten, heaven. And then Seihai. Se means like holy, and Hai means a cup. It's like a holy cup. So the Aegis here, he's after.
あ、カメちゃん。
Kame-chan. So, Turtle-chan. Kame. I think we've learned that word kame.
おうって誰がカメちゃんじゃ
So who is... Don't call me Turtle-chan.
乗りツッコミ基本中の基本ですね
So, Noritsukomi. So actually, I'm not familiar with... Tsukomi means like to make a comeback. But I haven't heard Noritsukomi so much. So if someone is familiar with that, you can tell us about that. But I would guess Noru means to like go along with something, and then Tsukomi to come back. So Nori, I'm guessing, means that... So at first, Zeke went along with it, but then he kind of made a comeback. And then he's saying Kihon means like the basic. So like Kihon Chu no Kihon means like the basic of the basic is to Noritsukomi, to go along with it, but then to make a comeback. Right, exactly, yeah, so that's what I was thinking. So 100 Grape Juice is saying the same thing. So, aite no boke ni, so with what your person says, like boke is something like silly, they say. So for a moment go along with it, but then you make a comeback. So that is what that is. So I hadn't seen it, but luckily since I'm familiar with Noru, like going along with a meaning, and then Tsukomi to make a comeback, put it together, it kind of makes sense. First go along with it, but then make a comeback. By the way, there's a lot of kind of joking around with his Zeke character, plus he speaks Kansai Ben, so it's a little challenging. Grape Juice-san, arigato.
ワイの名はジーク B アルティメットゲンブさ
Okay, so we have Zeke the ultimate, yeah, the ultimate warrior. If I'm missing
ちゃん
something,
と覚
you've got to remember.
えんかやほんだら
長えよ。大体
Nageyo. So Nagai, long. It's a long name. And let's remember, we are still looking for words. We still need Well, we need a few to accomplish our goal. Gambaru.
なんだよアルティメットって。
So what are you talking about, ultimate?
この前は周りがよう見えへんかったから、悪く不覚をとっても。
Okay, so before you weren't able to see well, so yeah, you were able. It didn't. It didn't work out well, basically.
今日は正真正銘硬い地面の上。
So yeah, last time he fell through the ground. So this time we have katai, and it's really elongated. Katai means hard, and then jimen is the ground. So the ground now is very hard, so he's not going to fall through the ground today. This is a good word though. This could be a word that we learn. Jimen. I'm pretty sure we don't have that yet. So let's go back to our power level up screen. And let's quickly do a find, make sure we don't have that. So Jimen means, yeah, we do not have that. It's also a very useful word. It's just literally the ground. Type that in. So Jimen, ground, the earth's surface. So you can see it's a common word. Another word that you see all the time in books and things like that, but you might not always learn in class. Very useful to know though. Yeah, our power level is over 900. Almost 9,000. So let's add that word to our power level. Let's scroll back down. So Jimen, ground. Let's notice the kanji. So men means like a surface, and then chi by itself means ground. So it changes to ji, jimen. So the ground's surface. That's kind of literally what the two kanji mean. We just talked about this ground last week actually on Twitter, so I'm kind of curious just to look up more with this kanji. We can maybe find some more useful words. Let's see what else we see for chi, because I know we have some of these words already. I'm not sure all the ones we have. So we have chi, ground. Let me try to erase some of this yellow. So we have chi, ground, the useful kind of basic word for that kanji. Tsuchi also can mean ground or earth, soil, more of a sense of earth or soil. Chi is more of a kind of general word for ground or a place. You also see ji. Ah, right, chikatetsu, very useful word. Subway? Yeah, good suggestions too from Sloppy Joe's. Jimi means like plain or simple. Also quite a common word and useful word, but yeah, kind of different than the concept of ground, right? Jishin, earthquake. And then another very useful word, Chikyu, the earth. Yeah, since I tweeted a number of these words last week for the Japanese Quest Twitter, these ones I tweeted: Chikatetsu, subway; Jishin, earthquake; Chikyu, the earth. What else did I tweet? I think this one too. Chihei-sen, horizon; and Jigoku, hell. So we learned heaven. Have we learned hell? Let us check. Jigoku. Because we're talking about heaven with like this holy grail, it's kind of useful to talk about. So we have not learned hell. Jigoku. Have we learned heaven? Let's look up Tengoku. I'm pretty sure we have. We have learned Tengoku. So let's learn Jigoku and let's learn some other chi words here. So we can learn Jigoku, hell. So Goku means like a prison. Chi again means ground. So you can imagine like a ground prison. Prison underground. That's hell. Jigoku. Maybe not the most useful word to know, but a cool word to know anyway. Especially since we've talked about heaven quite a bit, since we have this holy grail running around in this game. So Why don't we add that? Jigoku. We now have the power of heaven and hell, which is good because they cancel out. So Jimen, Jigoku. Notice each of these use the G too, so it's good to reinforce that. So Jimen, Jigoku. And Sloppy Joe says Kiji. Yeah, that's a pretty tricky word, but it's a very useful word that also uses the G. Sumu says, since I learned Chika, underground. Yeah, that's a useful word too. All right, so let's maybe add a couple more on this theme of ground, chi. Maybe with the same G sound. What do you think? Yeah, that's an interesting question, Sloppy Joe. I'm not sure of the etymology of all those words because they don't really seem related to ground so much. Okay, so at least these two words seem very useful. Chikatetsu, you can see, is an N5 word, so that's the lowest level. Jishin, N4 word. I'm guessing we have either one of both of these, but I'm not sure. So let's check our power level list for Chika Tetsu. Chika Tetsu, we do not have, it looks like. And then, how about Jishin? I think we have Jishin. Earthquake? Yeah, we do have Earthquake. Okay, we have Earthquake. We do not have Subway. And as you can see, Subway is an even more basic word, at least according to JLPT level. And it's super basic in Japan. But in the games, we play fantasy games. There's not a lot of Subway always. So let's add that. Chikatetsu, Subway. So now we're up to 9-10. So we have Jimen, Jigoku, Chikatetsu. So these are both chunks of 3. Nagare, Nagareru, Nagare Boshi. Why don't we leave these as chunks of 3 for now, and we can continue in the game. We can save the rest for later. But let's make our power level go up to 9-10. Yeah, I was thinking that some games like Persona would be very good for learning Chikatetsu. Yosh, 強くなったね. Let's again talk to Nappa for a second.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is now 9-10. 強くなったね. 戦闘力は910ですね. 強くなった. よし。
前のように逃げられる思ったら、
So if you think you can run away like before, you are vastly mistaken.
違いやで。
逃げてないし。っていうかカメちゃん。
We're not running away. And she said, like, more importantly, Kame-chan, so she wants to talk about something else.
なんじゃい。
返事してもうてるし。前から気になってたんだ。
So I was... Yeah, this is a useful phrase here. 気になる. 気になる. You know what? That could be a word that we learn. It's kind of a phrase more than a word, but I'm guessing it will be in the dictionary. Let's quick check. So she's saying there's something I was 気になる about, and let's see what they say for 気になる. There's a number of different meanings for 気になる. So to be on one's mind, to worry someone. So very useful phrase. It can also mean to like someone or to love, you know, to have a crush on someone. If you watch the show Terrace House, you'll always see this phrase. Do you have a crush on this person? Do you like him? Do you like her? Someone will say, 気になる人いますか? Do you have someone you like? So it's a useful phrase. It can mean to like or to be on one's mind. And I'm guessing, I'm pretty certain we don't have this word. Just wondering, will it even fit on the bottom part? Yeah, I think it may. Let's learn this. So let's copy it, add to our power level. It's a very useful phrase. Sometimes learning these phrases as words can be useful Kininaru, to be on one's mind. So let's go back to our browser cam. Look at all the words we've learned already today. Power level is rising. Let's just make 100% sure that we haven't learned that already. So, ki, ni. So we have two things with ki, ni. Let's see the two things with ki, ni. Oh, just one. Ki ni naru. That works. Okay. So let's go back to the game. So I have something I've been thinking about. In this case, she means something on my mind, not something I like, which can also mean ki ni naru. And she also says, so mai kara. So mai means before. So from before when we met last time.
けどその亀柄の眼帯
Interesting. So sono means that. She's pointing to this here. Sono kanegara. So kane means turtle. Gara means like pattern. So that turtle patterned eye patch. So gantai. Gan means eye, and then tai means like a patch or like a sash or something. Nani. So what is that? What is that eye patch? And gantai, eye patch, not really a word we need to learn today. Not a word you see so much.
何
Ah, so you notice something good.
ついたな。これはや闇をつき邪を払うで。
So densetsu no me. So this is like a legendary eye that vanquishes like evil and darkness.
伝説のマナコ。
Manako. Yeah, sometimes I think that one's pronounced me as well, but Manako seems kind of like the kind of more impressive way of saying it. I noticed in the word in the game, no, in the movie Princess Mononoke, the villagers say Manako to the main character. That's kind of when I learned that word, I think.
青の心眼や。
Okay, so this is like the emperor's, I don't know, heart eye or something. I don't exactly know how to translate that.
めちゃくちゃ強力やからめった。
Super powerful, so I can only release it very rarely. Couple of the keywords here. Kyoryoku means super powerful. Could be a good word to learn because there's a lot of things that are super powered in games. Metta. It's a na adjective you can see. So metta means rarely. And then kaiho, to release, to set free. So I can only rarely set free this eye because it's mechakucha kyoryoku. Very powerful. So looking at our time, we're actually doing all right. We need 4 more words in 20 minutes. Daijoubu kana? So yeah, if we see a word, feel free to yell at a word we can suggest, but let's look for maybe more words coming up.
なことで解放せえへんのや。中華解放したら、己ら一瞬で消えて。
Ooh. Okay, so if he released it, then we'd be like erased in an instant. Ishun, an instant. And then kieru, to disappear. So if he releases it, we'll be erased in an instant. Kowai.
まうで。
なんだ邪眼か
Nanda jagan ka? So this word jagan is not a word I'm really familiar with. Let's see if it is in the dictionary. Jagan. If you look at the pieces, Right, okay, yeah. It's kind of obvious from the pieces because the first kanji kind of means like wicked or evil. Second kanji, eye. So it's an evil eye. So what? Some kind of evil eye? Jagan. Probably not a word we need to add to our power level because if you look at the Rikai dictionary, it's not even in the dictionary for Rikai-kun. It is on this dictionary for Jisho, but it's not even in our dictionary for this tool. Probably not super common.
あ、ちなみに
Okay, so where were we?
左目のコンタクト買うお金がないからして
Okay. So chinamini, by the way. And so she's talking about hidari me. So that means his left eye. That would be this eye, right? Hidari, left, and then me, eye. Contacto, it's like a contact lens. And then kao, to buy. So contacto kao okane ga nai. So he does not have the money to buy a contact lens, she's saying. So she has like some inside information. I'm guessing he will react to this in a funny way.
ルンとちゃうよ買えよ両方っていうかまさかの金が
ところで本日はどのようなご用件
By the way, today, what are you wanting to do?
アホか天の聖杯に決まっとるや
Of course, I want the Tenno Seihai. I want the Aegis.
ろ
あのねあんたたちに相手してやるほどこっちは暇じゃない
So we don't have the time. We don't have the free time to mess around with you guys today. Hima means like free time. Hima, janai. We don't have time for this.
ないんださあ帰った帰った
Go home.
なんやわいらの気迫にビビってち
What are you scared of our aura?
ビビったんとちゃうんかね
Little Neko girl.
こんな
なんだと誰がちびるかい
Okay. So who is... You probably heard that word chibi. And chibi, a lot of people probably know as the small, kind of cute animation style. So chibi. And yeah, so I think he's kind of calling her a small child, and she's not into that. So they're basically trading insults. Cat girl or turtle head. Honto desu ka? So is that what he's saying though? So yeah, I did notice that he didn't say chibi, he said chibiru. And the definition that grape juice said isn't even on this dictionary. Oshiko skoshi morasu. So that's a definition I did not know, and I'm fine with not knowing, and I'm fine with forgetting it too. その意味いらない。でもそうですね。Slang. So yeah, that's slang. So oshiko means to like pee, I guess. So like chibiru can mean like to pee a little bit. So desu ne. So that's the meaning, I guess, here. So it's not going for chibi, meaning like small. It's chibiru, which is slang so much that it's not even in this dictionary. But kind of the same idea of, making fun of her as infantile.
この亀頭
にや亀頭っての
ちなみにいつもありがとう、Grape Juice さん。亀頭. So yeah, turtle head.
ちょっと
はなんで
なんで
So he's saying, Turtlehead, that's a bit too much. And she's saying, what? I think this also has a nuance that that Rex is becoming red for.
っていうかなんで赤くなってるの光
Not a little. Omoshirokata. Hai! Tsugi. So yeah, some of that humor might be tricky. So let's focus on our goal here. I think we need 4 more words to accomplish a goal. Let's try.
なんや前より強な
Ah, you're stronger than last time.
ったやないかだがそれもここまでや
But this is the end.
行くでうりゃ強力降臨アルティメットライジングスラッシュ
Okay, super rolling thunder sword attack. Something along those lines.
かーいってこの前と一緒じゃん
So that's the same as before. 大丈夫かな? Ah! 危ね
最高なんとかぜ
Saika, do something.
無理無理無理無理
Useful word, we certainly learned it already. Muri. Impossible. Kind of like our goal to learn 4 words in the next 12 minutes. Muri, muri, muri. Difficult. Impossible.
うちの力雷やしこんなん無理やって
So yeah, my power's lightning. So it's Muri. Can't do it. Suge.
なんだったんだ
Yeah, Zeke, possibly not the best dude to learn Japanese from because he speaks in a different way.
あいつら
さあバカ
If we don't meet our goal, let's blame Zeke.
なんだろ行くよ
So yeah, he's Baka. Let's go. Just 4 more words. We saw some good ones before we could go back to if we need them, like
なかなか
Kyoryoku, powerful, and words along that line.
壮観だもん
Okay. So let's look at that word there. Not a word I see that much. Right, so what a magnificent view of this factory here.
24時間フル稼働で生産を続けてます。
All right, so 24 hours, we have full productivity.
むいむい初期生産分のエーテル炉1000個はイーラに売りつ
Okay, so they will sell 1,000 ether furnaces. So ro means like a furnace. They'll sell them to Ida.
けるも
ですが、ここの資金は帝国のローデリヒ議員から出てます。
All right, so but the funding came from the empire of Roderihi.
キクが盗み出した材料のコアチップの情報も議員からだった。
All right. So the ingredients that are stolen from Kiku, or the Kiku stole. So that information as well is from this chairman they're talking about that they got their funding from. So he's saying we should not be selling to Ida.
なのでは
そんなの関係ないもん。
Okay, so this is what it's all about. This is the goal for Bana. Kanke nai. So all that stuff is not related. Kanke means some relation to something. Kanke nai. It's not related to what matters. All that matters is money. This kane. Kane o tsunda ho ga yusen. So yusen means the priority is just gathering money.
金を積んだ方が優先も。あのじいさんはしばらく待たしときゃいい。
So that G-Sun, he can wait.
そのうちインビディアと開戦になれば焦ってす。
So if the war starts, we can make even more money.
さらに金積むも。
さすがバーン会長そこまで深くお考えとは
So as expected of Bana, you're thinking even that deeply.
頭が下がりますもん
も金。
Momomo. Notice that mo is specially for Nopon. We can get some mo in the chat if anyone has the mo powers. I'll bring some mo hype in there myself. Yosh. And yeah, kane moke, to make money. No kihon. So that's the basics of making money. Is thinking about all these angles.
儲けの基本も。
Jikan wa girigiri desu ne. I feel like being in this factory is not exposing us to exactly the kind of words that I want. We'll have to get lucky to get a word cluster that gets us all the way to 915, but let's try. Anyone else in chat, if you see words or think of words that we could get that number, we can try. But if we don't make it to, that's fine. Unlike last time, the world will not be destroyed. Vegeta's not gonna arrive and destroy Earth. We'll be okay. It's just a goal. We could take a little longer on it. We don't want to rush it too much to get words that we don't really want to learn, is the thing. We want useful words. We could go back and get those ones related to Nagare, though. Hayaru to be popular, Ryuko. That is an option.
こんなたくさんの人工ブレイドが。
So all these artificial blades.
まさか本当に父ちゃんが
So could it be really my father?
一体何が目的なんじゃよからの目的がありそうじゃ。
So what in the world is their goal? So again, mokuteki, goal. And then yokaranu, so not good. So they must have some goal that is not good. So looking at our time, I think we kind of have to make a choice now. Do we go for the goal or not? I'm thinking we might as well go for it. And maybe get some more words related to what we've already learned. So let's go to our level up screen and think about what words we've already learned today. Let's see. So we got kininaru, to be on one's mind. Chikatetsu. It's like an underground train, subway. Jigoku, hell. Jimen, ground. And then we have things related to nagare. So we could add 2 words related to nagare and 2 words related to the ground kanji. Because we did talk about 2 for nagare. Why don't we add those since we're here and we're kind of in a pinch. Pinchy desu ne. So the one we talked about was hayaru, to become popular. And the way you'll often see it is in the te form, like this. hayattemasu, hayatteru, to be popular. So terms like sexism are now in vogue, are now popular. So you can say something is hayatteru or hayattemasu, is something in fashion or something popular. So let's learn that. N2 word, hayaru. And let's add that to our power level. I'll maybe mix these around so they're in order too. I can do that later. And then the one suggested earlier by, what was the name again? Sloppy Joe, I believe. So Ryuko, again, this means more just like the noun for something in fashion or a fad. N3 word, so useful word to learn. And I think we don't have these, but let's just not check for now. We can always check later. And then 2 more words related to G-men, or to chi. There were some suggestions, but let's look through the list. So chi, ground. We learned chikatetsu, subway. Jishin, earthquake. Chikyu, not sure if we have that. Let's check if we have Chikyu, earth. It's a useful word. I think we have it. Chikyu, we do not have it. Okay, let's learn Chikyu, earth. Because the earth, well, that's where we are right now. Might as well learn it. Chikyu, earth, literally a ball of ground. So chi means ground. So a ball of earth is the earth. Q means a ball. So let's learn that. Chikyu. And one more word. I feel like a good word for Japanese quest could be something quest related. So this next word, horizon, could be a nice one. Chiheisen. If we're going to learn that, though, we should learn one more word. So Chiheisen, horizon. Anyone know the other word we need to learn? So this is these are words that are not really in English, but there's 2 words for horizon you need in Japanese, at least 2 anyway. So Chiheisen is horizon related to land, because chi means land. But the other one we need then is Suiheisen. That's the horizon with water, because sui means water. Heisen is the same for both. So Suiheisen, horizon related to water, sea or lakes. And it makes sense visually, because you've seen both. And there we go. Power level is 916, so let's make that go up. I'm hoping we haven't learned any of those. If someone wants to check on that, that'd be awesome. But I think we don't have any of those words, most likely. Yosh. And it looks like we made our goal. So we made 9:15 with a minute and a half to spare. So let's take down the countdown. Dekimashita ne! Yatta! So let's... How can we celebrate this? I know how. Let's go back to the quest island. This is the land we created with all the words we've learned.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
戦闘力は916ですね。強くなった。So Nab asked, what's our power level now? Our power level is now 916. We have accomplished our goal. We learned one word every 5 minutes. We may have cheated a little bit because we didn't find them all in the game, but it often helps to learn things in meaning clusters like that. We found words in the game and then learned other words related to those words to help hopefully solidify those in someone's mind watching this down the road, maybe a year from now, or you never know. Let's continue a bit more and yosh, let's get some hype in the chat for learning those words. I'll bring some the bucket emote. That's kind of the emote for gambaroing that we got from Breath of the Wild. Bringing some more of the mo from Evil-Ashi as well. Dekimashita ne! Ureshii. Yosh.
No.
So what is their goal? It must be some bad kind of goal. Evil-Ashi. You've got the Tora stamp. The power of the tiger I see next to your name. Let's maybe look for one sentence too, because we haven't seen a sentence today. We'd like to get at least one sentence too, since that has been our main focus in this game. Is finding sentences. Today the goal was words. We got 13 words. Let's try to find a sentence too in this next scene here, if we can. A sentence that seems maybe important to the flow of the game, or with some useful Japanese for us.
立蔵博士、いい加減指示を出せ。これ以上生産が遅れたら、博士の命も保証で。
So if our production goes any slower, we can't guarantee that the professor's life will be spared.
できないぞ。
So yeah, the chairman gave an order. This bird is saying, this Turkin. I did not know these guys could talk. 会話できるの？知らなかった。
サーキットの負荷を2割カットする。
Okay. Alright, so he's talking about cutting the load on some circuit, some technical talk.
その方が生産性は向上する。
Alright, so if we do that, then the productivity will increase.
最初から素直にな。
Anyone watching? I don't care if you're watching this like 20 years from now. Please, someone, cosplay as this character and do this voice. The world will thank you. Or at the very least, I will thank you. お願いします. Because that outfit, it's a strong look. It's a strong look. So he's saying, yeah, you need to listen to our orders.
あの人もしかして
Could that person be?
お前は
What? Are you Tora?
ドラなのかも。
立蔵父ちゃん。
Tatezo? Father? So we're finally meeting our father, who we didn't know was even alive. He was kidnapped by all these birds and nopons.
かも。
The voices are good.
ドラ
By the way, 久しぶりですね. 3-language challenge. So that's a new channel. They stream 3 languages: French, Japanese, and English. Check them out. Awesome channel. Awesome channel, not chamel. Find them. Follow them. The world will be better for it. All language channels, we must level up. That is the goal. The goal with this channel is to turn language learning into not something that's just studying and boring, but to make it fun. And there are a few other channels that do that. One channel that does it is 3-language channel challenge. Check them out. Father! I wanted to meet you.
私
Okay, let's all notice. かっこいいですね。この口ひげ. Let's notice the power of this mustache just briefly. This could be a good cosplay possibility as well. So he's saying, I also wanted to meet you,
もだもん。
son.
トラよかったな。
よかったな. So this is great, isn't it, Tora?
ありがとう。
Thank you.
この方々は
So who are these people?
トラのお友達。
My friends. So he says otomodachi. So at first he's saying they're like my kind of like attendants, but then he says no, tomodachi, friends.
じゃなくてお友達も。
そうか、こんなところまでいい友人を持ったもん。
Ah, they came all the way here. You have some good friends.
この人工ブレイドは
That artificial blade.
花だもん。キクの設計図を改良して。
So I improved the blueprints that you had for Kiku, and I created her. Tora ga tsugutta, tsukuru, to make sekkeizu, blueprints.
トラが作ったもん。
おお、これは素晴らしい。
Ooh, that's amazing.
ほら、精進したもん。
You've really grown.
皆さん、積もるお話もあるでしょうが、今はまず脱出。
So you must have a lot to talk about, but it's time to escape.
おお、そうじゃな。急げレックス。
なあ、そうはいきませんもん。
I will not let you do that. Uh-oh.
ムイムイさん、
まさかあんた。
So Mui Mui, was it you?
おやおや、気づいてなかったんですかもん。
What, you didn't notice?
あなた方をここへ誘い込むため、わざと情報をな。
So I purposefully leaked information to you to draw you here.
探したんですもん。そうでなければ、ここの場所が簡単にわかるわけありま
So if I didn't do that, there's no way you'd find this place.
せんもん。
お前許さないもん。
I will not forgive you.
ご主人、マジ。
Goshujin, majide okotemasu mo. So master, he is really angry now. So do we have that word? What word on Bakshis?
で怒ってますもん。
その人工ブレイドを手に入れる機会を待っ。
So we've waited for the moment, the chance to get this artificial blade. Very useful word here. Kikai, chance. So the chance to get this artificial blade that we see here. To forgive, yurusu. Good question, let's check. I think we may, but yeah, I'm not sure. If we don't, we should have it. Yurusu. It looks like we do. Yeah, rule 37, word 374. We do have it, but good question.
てましたもん。さあ、やっておしまいですもん。
Okay, take care of them. We're not gonna get beat by a bunch of birds. Yosh, Sugi. Again, let's look for a sentence here. If we can find one. I forgot to draw my no puns before, so I'll comment on that now. Bringing the Mo hype, because we're finally going to see a bunch of no puns saying Mo quite a bit here. What? So, they're so strong.
いろいろ答えてもらうよ。あんたたち、ここで何をやってた？
So, let's get some answers. 3 language challenges. Yokoso. Japanese Quest to it. We got a new party member. I think your other account already was a party member, but thank you for joining with your new account. Because I guess that was your personal account and this is the one for your streaming, maybe? With not just you. Anyway, welcome. Let us continue.
商売ですもん。
So we are doing commerce.
エーテルロと人工ブレイドを量産して。
So we're mass producing ether furnaces and artificial blades and selling them to people who want them. Ooh, this actually... Let's kind of go hard today, but this is really the whole thing they're doing in this factory, and this whole stream pretty much is about this factory. So if we can, let's try to write this sentence. This will be a challenge because it's kind of long, but let's break it down. So the general idea is they are mass producing ether furnaces and artificial blades to sell them to people that want them. And let's look at the kanji. So we have ro, which means like a furnace. Jinko, artificial. Ryo-san, I believe it's Ryo-san. Or maybe Ryo-san. That's for mass producing. And then hoshi, to want. Hoshigateru, people who want. Yatsura, people. And then uritsukeru, to sell to. So if anyone can write this whole sentence, I know it's a kind of a long shot, but we can write that down. We can add this to our power level as well, to our sentence chronicle. So anyone in chat, if you're able to write that, let's try to break it down, write it, then we can unlock this sentence on Japanese Quest. What that means is, all it means really is it's unlocked in our collective subconscious. We can just learn it hopefully a little bit better. I can learn English better, and we can learn the grammar and words in this. I'll break it down a little bit more. So again, so eteru ro to jinko breido. So these are things marked with to. So these two things, to means and. So ether furnace and artificial blades. So all this stuff here, we will mass produce it. Ryo-san shite. So this is the first part here, marked with this te. So we will mass produce ether furnaces and artificial blades. Then, to people who want them, hoshigateru yatsura ni. So ni means so to these people, we will sell them. Uritsukete tan desu mo. And then the mo at the end, because he is a nopon. So yeah, it's a long sentence. If no one can write that, that's fine. But I'm going to take a quick break, see if anyone can write that. And I will be right back. And hopefully we'll add somewhat of a longer sentence to our stream today. I'll be right back. Ittekimasu. よし。やっぱり難しいですね。Yeah, that sentence is kind of a lot, so no one in chat looks like they wrote it. Or 3 language challenges. できましたね。すげえ。So, エテルロと人工ブレードを量産して欲しがってる奴らに So you got the first part of it. Then 売りつけてたんですもん。Sorry, the rest was dark. Oh no! Did it get dark? Sorry about that. Yeah, that's enough of it. Let's copy and paste. Let's see. Looks like I forgot to make the chat. That I can change. So let's quickly... We can finish it. ちょっと待ってください. We need that sentence. It's a long sentence. If we can take a little time to get it, that's okay. It always helps with a Japanese sentence to kind of break it down into smaller pieces. So doing that when you write it, that's good too. And it looks like we have the 2 pieces there. So let's copy and paste that into our sentence deck. ちょっと待って. It looks right. Yosh. So let's check. Here's our sentence deck. Sentence 229 is a longer sentence. Might be the only one from today, so it's good to get a longer one. And since we have it, let's see if we can get the sound unlocking this sentence. ちょっと待って.
Here comes a new challenger!
Never mind, that is the wrong thing. Sorry, I haven't used that for a long time. This is what I need. Yatta, dekimashita. Here comes a new challenger. Sorry about that. Bikkurishita. Okay, there we go. So that sound, the Zelda sound, that's the sound of unlocking this sentence in our collective subconscious. Let's break it down quickly one more time. Eteruro to jinkou blade. So ether furnace and artificial blades. O ryosan shite, mass produce them. Hoshigateru yatsura ni, so people who want them. Uritsukete tan desu mo, so we sold them to people who wanted them. And that's all it is. Helps if you break it down in different parts. For this one, I do 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always helps kind of chunk sentences to make them a little more understandable.
欲しがってるやつらに売りつけてたんですもん。
私は脅され、量産に協力させられている。
So I was threatened and forced to cooperate with the mass production. By the way, again, 3 languages challenges. Thank you so much for writing that. Hontoni arigato. Again, check out their channel because they do a similar thing to what we do here.
いたんだもん。
父ちゃん。
To-chan. But on their channel, you can maybe learn some French as well because they speak French on that channel too. So it's 3 languages, not just 2.
その上今度は花を欲しがるとは。欲をかいたもんじゃの。
Alright, so now you want Hana as well. You certainly are greedy.
私には分かったんですもん。そいつには先祖博士が残したエーテルロが組み込まれてます。
Alright. So she also has an ether furnace from the grandpa professor.
もうだから。
So
その通りも。あれは私にも再現できない父の最高傑。
Okay, so this is something that even I can't replicate. This is my father's greatest masterpiece. Saiko kesaku means like masterpiece. Saiko means greatest, so greatest masterpiece.
作だもん。
で、テートじゃ具合が悪いからってここにおびき出したってわけ。
Okay.
けど
Alright, so you guys hid here because it wasn't working in the Empire?
はいですも
こいつは最初から人工ブレイドを狙う一味
Alright, so they've been aiming for artificial blades from the beginning. 最初 beginning, so 最初から。あんたこんにちは、元気ですよ。あんたさんは
だったもう父の助手でありながら情報を紹介のあの男に売り研究
Alright, so we're talking now about this character Mui Mui, who was the assistant of his father, but sold information. Yeah, and that's why they were attacked. Their research lab was attacked. Kenkyu research also to attack.
情を襲わせたんだもう
じゃあじいちゃんが殺されたのはこいつ
Okay, so breaking it down more simply. So Ji-chun, grandfather of this character. So grandfather was killed, and it's his fault. Koitsu means this guy over here, and then se means fault. Koitsu no se. Ah! Ganbare! もうすぐ JLPT ですね. Yeah, the JLPT is coming up, what, next week? Good luck. Get some good sleep. That's what I recommend.
のせいなのかも
その通りも
紹介のあの男ってもしかしてあんたに命令して
So you were ordered by that other Bana, possibly?
そう俺だもん
Ooh, here we go. That's right, it's me. It's Bana. And notice he's much bigger.
まったくお前は爪が甘だもんせっかく
So he's saying, yeah, you're naive.
おびき寄せることができたのに捕まえ損なうなん
And you can't, yeah, you got him all the way here. You can't even capture
で
them.
も
申し訳ありませんも
I'm sorry,
だが許してやるもん
but I will forgive you.
人工ブレイドだけでなく天の聖杯までやってきた
Yeah, not even just the artificial blade, even the Aegis has come here. You can see her there.
んだからもう先祖博士のエーテルロを手に入れ
So we have this ether furnace.
てさらに完璧となった人工ブレイドを
We can make even more perfect artificial blades after getting her ether furnace. The furnace that you can see right here in Hana-chan.
さんで大儲け
Then we can make a lot of money.
さらに天の聖杯を売り払ってお
And then even more, we can sell the Tendo Seihai. And make a lot of money. Omoke. To make a lot of money.
大儲けこれで柔らかきのこ食べ放題
So this is the true dream of Nopons, to eat mushrooms. Kinoko tabe hodai. Hodai means as much as you can eat. In this case, you can also see nomi hodai for all you can drink, but tabe hodai, all you can eat mushrooms. That's his true dream. Even if the world has to be destroyed to do it, he's going to make that money, get those mushrooms. Priorities.
だもん
会長あんたこんなひどいことするやつだったなんて
So, Chairman, I can't believe you'd do something so horrible.
お前こそいい仕事いろいろ回してやったのに恩知らず
Yeah, so even though I gave you so many good jobs, you showed no appreciation.
だもん
で天の聖杯は誰に売り払うつもりなのさ
So So who do you plan to sell the Aegis to anyway?
やっぱりイーラ
Ida? Probably.
なんでイーラを知ってる
So why do you know about Ida?
よく見たらお前イーラの
Okay. So yoku mitara. So taking a good look at you. So you are a driver from Ida. Ida no driver. So we're talking about Ida. She is from Ida, this secret group.
ドライバーだもんなんでこんなところにいる
So why are you here?
エーテルの1000個なら外の船に積んでるもん
So all our ether furnaces are outside in the ship ready to sell to you guys, I guess.
そっちの取引相手もイーラなの
What, you're selling those to Ida?
よくわからないけどみんな黙らせてしまえばいいもん
So I don't understand, but if we quiet you all down, that should be fine.
聞くやってしま
Here we go. So Kiku, take care of them. Yatte shimae.
えも
任務了解戦闘開始
So she speaks like a robot, not normal Japanese, but she's saying my order, understood, proceed, attack, something like that.
トラあいつを破壊
So Tora, please destroy her.
してくれもムイムイに改造されてもう私のこと
Okay. So she was kind of remodeled by Mui Mui, this evil Nopon that tricked us, and she will not listen to my words anymore. Mo. So anymore. Watashi no kotoba. So my words. Sura. So even my words will not reach her.
飛ばすら届かないもん
父ちゃん分かったもん行くもん花了解ですもんご主人
So let's do this. Understood. Master. Time for a battle, which of course we'll skip because we're just doing the scenes. Okay, so we just did Kuromaku no Ban. So we're finally seeing who's behind all of this. Kuromaku means like the black screen. If you look up that word. Kuromaku. I put Kodo. That's bad. It's Kudo. Okay, so Black Curtain also means the mastermind, or the wire puller. So he's the mastermind. The idea is, I guess, kind of behind the Black Curtain. So the mastermind is Bana. And we'll continue next time to find out how all this resolves. Spoiler, but we will have a cyborg battle. Yeah. Don't want to show too many spoilers, but we can stop here. So I think we'll leave the stream here today. Let's find someone to host. Thank you everyone who helped us reach our goal. 今日は楽しかったね。今日から誰かをホストします。Who shall we host today? Let's see. So someone is doing art. Japanese streamer doing some art. Why don't we host them? Don't think I've hosted them for a long time, if ever. But it's cool to host Japanese streamers doing different kinds of streams. So let's host Mill Deli. 今日は楽しかったよ。じゃあ、またね。よく。まあ、強くなったね。We gained a lot of power level today. Power level went up to 916. So we learned 13 more words, one sentence. We added a lot to both of our lists. 今日は楽しかった. Again, special shout out to Unboxes. Thanks again for making the tool that made this stream possible. It's a tool to automatically make all these words down here so we can learn words more easily, more quickly. And Anta, yeah, good to see you again. Good to see you. 3 language challenges. Ivolashi, everyone else who's joined us. 今日は楽しかった。お疲れ様でした。じゃあ、またね。今から host Toshimasu will host from now, and we will see you next time. Ah, Blessed Wolf, good to see you too. じゃ、またね。